Hello, so I'm going to teach you how to do every single overhead mechanic in a Rhine Drift. By the way, I'm going to be doing this with 2 balls. This one and this one, just for fun. And yeah, I'm teaching you every overhead mechanic. I'm also doing it in this one because it's cool in here, so yeah, let's go. First, I'm going to teach you the 180 overhead, which is probably my favorite one. So kind of like that. But here's using a blitz ball. It's like that. I prefer to do this left-handed. See, that was a very good one. Basically, an overhead would be over your head, like that. I invented all of these mechanics, by the way, and named them. And yeah, pretty easy to do. Oh, damn, crossbar. They look pretty cool too. Here's an example. Like that. That was over the net. They're good if you're going backwards and you're at midfield or like every ball comes pressuring you. And just do that. You can also do these like kind of downwards. Do them a little bit up, like, or just straight through the middle, like that. So, yeah, this is probably one of the easiest overhead mechanics. Here's the next one. I'm going to teach you a normal overhead. Pretty simple, it's just without the 180. You're going backwards for this. It's not like you're going like this. This looks like that. They're pretty easy to do. They're just as easy to do as the 180 overhead. I'd say they're actually a little harder because you have to be going backwards, kind of like this. And you have to hit them backwards, which is basically just a backward shot over your head.
Ball waits for
I'm
action.
gonna switch between that real quick. Yeah, that's a pretty simple one. Normal overheads, so just 180 overheads, but slightly more difficult, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, another thing I'm gonna tell you is switch 180 overheads, which basically means you're non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand.
This is Surrogate Lock
I
coming to you
prefer to
live,
do
and
that.
boy, do we have a match for you today.
That's
Our
just
inaugural
muscle.
player has just taken the field, and the crowd's reaction is
Which
making
one
my
do you
audio
prefer?
receptors buzz.
That's it.
Did you feel it? The potential for greatness hanging in
There's
the air?
that black hole thing over there. There's a video about that. Just look at that for a second. That's actually really cool. I like that they added that. Now let's do 90-degree overhead. Probably one of my other favorites. Probably my second favorite. So, yeah. Basically just a 180 overhead, but you're going from the side. Self-explanatory. Now let's go to the cooler ones. Let's do a catapult flick, also known as a overhead plan B. So a plan B would be like go on the ground and do that. So that was a normal plan B would kind of be a catapult flick, but forward, kind of like that. You hit off the ground and use that extra ground boost to get more speed. And just that, but backwards over your head. Like that. Oh my god, I hit a double tap on that. It's another pretty self-explanatory trick. It's just a catapult kind of thing. It's called a catapult flick because it's a catapult kind of how a catapult works. Okay, I'm just tweaking out right now, but next one is going to be like a two-handed windmill overhead. So a windmill is a near impossible mechanic, which requires you to wrap it around yourself 360 degrees on the y-axis, or actually the x-axis, because a normal 360 wraparound would be like the z-axis, I guess. I think that, yeah, that's the z-axis. This is horizontal axis. Vertical would just be like, what would that even be? A vertical axis? A backflip? Okay, so that's confusing me. Wait, z-axis would be this. Horizontal axis, that would be Okay, yeah, it's a, I don't know, this is confusing me, but it's basically a two-handed, like, windmill would look like this. Like that. It's a pretty cool mechanic, actually. But you can actually do this with an overhead. It looks like that. It's just this, but like around your head. Kind of like a head wraparound, which looks like that. It's like a head wraparound combined with, you know? But it's like a half head wraparound, so it's pretty cool. Looks like that, kind of, but I just turn on third person so you can see it a little better. So, yeah, it's like third person. Yeah. Like that. It's another pretty easy mechanic. Yeah, the next mechanics are going to be the harder ones. Let's go off with another cool one. The overhead pinch, also known as the lemon pinch. Another mechanic invented by me. It's called the lemon pinch because I just like the name lemon pinch. And that's me and my friend Lemon. Yeah, he's not my friend, but he's one of my old friends. Yeah, I just named it after him. That's why not. Basically, it's just an overhead, but you pinch it on the ceiling too, which is really hard to do. It's basically just a backward ceiling pinch, but you can't do a backward ceiling pinch like that. You have to do it over your head, so it's a lemon pinch. So that constellation, whatever that thing is, the black hole, Gravistar, whatever that is. I think it's a Gravistar, low-key. That thing is sick. I just like it. I'll probably I'll walk over to it at 6 meters per second to waste some time. Maybe that'll be my next video. But, oh, nice, I made it. Almost. But yeah, lemon pinch is basically just a lemon pinch. Pretty cool. Now, the next one is going to be 540 wraparound. I mean, a 540 overhead, which is just a 360. With an extra 180. Oh my god, I almost just lemon pinch that. It's basically just, you do a 540, and then you do it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Again. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Yeah, 540 overhead, 360, 180, and then 2 and overhead. I've never done this in game, but it's cool. And also, there's another thing. There's another version of this called the Holy Waterfall, made by my friend Waterfall, not by me. He does a 360 and another 180. But he does like, he does a wraparound. That's what people call it. Wraparound is like the weird behind the back shots of it. Oh, that sounds weird. It's like a behind the back, but it's not like that behind the back, it's like this. That's what people do. They're called wraparounds. Yeah, he basically just does a wraparound at the end of 360. So like, dude, this does 360. Then he does that. That's another thing. It's not an overhead though, but it's cool. And now, for the last mechanic, I'm gonna do the two-handed windmill overhead. Oh my god, the windmill catapult flick, which looks like this. It's a pretty sick mechanic. So you do 180, and then you do it like that. I pulled this off again, but you do it on the ground. I did it in the air, so it looks like this. It's just a catapult flick, but you did that. You do like a 90-degree flick at the end. That was a perfect 45-degree flick, not a 90-degree flick. So it's like that. That's another 45. What the hell? It's like that. That's a 90-degree. And yeah, that's every single overhead in less than 10 minutes.